Okay, do I have a live stream here? Oh my goodness me. What was that all about? I am welcome to Breakfast FM. You know, not a radio station, but a football manager for breakfast. I am still trying things out. So you're going to have to bear with me, guys, but at least I do have a stream here. Stream Health says that it's excellent. Something's happened within OBS, and they've changed the way it operates, and so hey ho. But we're gonna play along, and we're gonna try breakfast. I am having trouble with lighting. I can't seem to get hold of any lighting. Audio is still a bit hit and miss, but we're gonna give it a shot. And we're here at Seoul, in Korea, and we're running away with the title. We go to, where can we find this? Go to a fixture schedule. That's not fixture schedule. Oh, a long time since I've actually played this. Where is my fixture schedule then? There it is. That's what I... Okay, so in terms of the K-League, we are running away with it. We're 23 points clear after 27 games. Pretty much running away with it. Champions League... I don't think we're good enough this season to actually win the Champions League. Sadly, and these Japanese teams that we're going to be playing and the Chinese teams are going to be a little bit too tough for us, I think. We did win the Champions League last season, but I had a much stronger team that I was playing with. So I guess I'm not really looking forward to playing Fukuoka of Japan in the Champions League as an opener. Well, I still really don't think that we are good enough. I kind of like looked at their setup, and it is a little bit strange. And I think we probably are going to have to change the way we play a little bit. We're going to start incautious, as we always do. Not going to do anything too untoward at this point in time. I'm probably going to go into a low block because I am very wary of the of these Japanese teams, but I'll play with a high line because they're going to try and play in front of us. So I'm just going to be very cautious at the beginning and just see where it goes. I'm not quite sure what happened here. There's some glitches going on here in this game because I haven't been able to address the team. I haven't addressed the team now, but once again, I can't get to my... yeah, stick to the plan, be patient, and we'll do okay. And let's just tell them to go out there and do their best. And we'll go to the dugout, but I haven't done my opposition instructions yet, but we will get to those shortly. And if there is anybody in the chat, can you just let me know? Oh, I'm using... What is OBS doing here? The other chat has suddenly popped open. Lucas, 4 a.m. Well, that is very breakfast time then. And it is it's almost 3 p.m. here. I want to go and set my... Oh, this game drives me nuts sometimes. There's a lot of instructions that they're being given. What kind of highlights am I using? I want to go to comprehensive, and we'll keep it like that. So you're up very early, Lucas. Can you just let me know, Lucas, is the sound okay? Can you see everything okay? I've had a lot of problems with OBS since I've moved. Come on, boys. I really am wary of these Japanese teams because we are not as good as we were last year. The transfer window was not very successful. And having won the Champions League last year, we had a very good team last year. We're not quite so good anymore. And we'll see what happens, though. Thank you, Lucas, my friend. Are you following the World Cup, Lucas? I'm not following it. I've just got fed up with America. And I refuse to have anything to do with anything that they're doing. And so the Olympics will go the same way as well. I'm not interested. And I hear that name anymore, then I think I might just have to turn everything off, all social media, because all you hear about is that stupid man. And enough. My assistant did tell me that we should be a little bit cautious in the tackles, that we shouldn't, that we should be staying on our feet perhaps and waiting for the time to tackle. Now, they are a good team and they're going to pass the ball around and we don't want to be diving in. So it's probably something, having given away that early free kick, it is something that I'm thinking about. And if we give away too many free kicks, especially around our box, then we might have to take his advice on that one. But they are good. They're passing it around really nicely. Whereas we are a bit win the ball and counter-attack, but get everybody defending. That's better. So playing using the low block now, I've got too many bodies. They do have an odd shape, and they are an attacking team, but we could take advantage of them wide, because they've got this three at the back. It's very narrow with one in front, and their two wingers are high up the pitch. So we could, if we keep an eye on it, we could exploit the flanks. Later on, we might push up the fullbacks to wing backs and have them going past the wingers. But that's for later on. At the moment, I don't want to just give the ball away, do anything silly. Yeah, I'm kind of like fed up with all things American at the moment. Really fed up. And even the World Cup, they're setting out and they're ruining the World Cup as well. Like, good God. So I'm hoping that it doesn't go anywhere near there again for a long, long time. But it was there quite recently, as I recall. Go on, son, go on. Well, we're playing some decent football. So you've just got up for work then, Lucas. You're about to go to work. You just tuned in for some Breakfast FM, have you? I've had to try and look at the time zones because I can't seem to get lighting anywhere here. It's not something Filipinos really seem to worry about. Although there must be a place that sells studio lighting, but I can't seem to find it. And so at night time, yeah, I'm going to actually tell us not to tackle. Stay on your feet, boys. I don't want us giving away free kicks around the edge of the box. And it was something that my assistant did say, be cautious in the tackle. And we've given away 2 free kicks in dangerous areas there, so maybe he's right. I did a video on those little those meetings that you have before the game starts, the tactical meetings. And if you actually research what is said, you can pretty much win every game. I've stopped researching it as much as I used to. because sometimes the advice that you get is way off, but you research it and you can see it's wrong. And sometimes the advice he gives you is extremely useful. But now I tend to just watch the game, remember the advice that he gave me, watch the game, and then see if it's working out. He also did mention that I should play with a much higher line. But I've gone higher. Much higher is a bit too risky as they're playing these little through passes in front of us. So I've gone higher just to prevent them having shots from the edge of the box. Now, that's nice. Now, like I said, we could exploit the flanks if we play better than that. Because they have this three at the back with one sitting in front. Then there's nothing else in terms of defense. So they've just got that four-man rest defense and huge amounts of space on the outside, on the flank. So we'll consider that later on. I'd say at the moment we're just about holding our own. Not getting enough shots going on here. We need to be getting a few more shots. Now, we're either going to play with a higher tempo in order to create more space at the edge of the box, or just tell them don't work it too much into the box all the time. But already play 4 a.m. You are a dedicated player. So, attack-wise, I've got 2 options. Attack-wise would be to play with a higher tempo, which would mean that they're getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker. Or we could just take this, work the ball into the box off, and let them have a shot or two. And hope that they're intelligent enough that that doesn't mean shoot from anywhere. Just having a look at these spaces. And there's the danger of that high line, which is why I didn't want a much higher line. I always believe if you're going to play with a low block, then play with a standard line. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to alter that. So let's go with a standard line, but we'll step up to close down the spaces in between our lines. We were very fortunate there. Go on, go on. How did you miss that, you donkey? So I'm also thinking that I want to be doing a different stream, because I might do just these as videos and then have another team to do a different stream. Thinking of a Premier League club or a Championship club. What do you think, Lucas? And then this Journeyman I can just do as a series, because I've got to get out of Korea. That's the other thing. I can't find a job at the moment, and I'm not quite sure why, but I've got to get out of Korea to get on with things. Come on, boys. You've got this. You're better than this. I don't want to make too many changes to the way that we play, because often football managers don't realize you set this team up over seasons to play in a certain way. And you can't expect them just to be good at playing in every other way. So you can't make too many changes. It's just really identifying where they might be weak and using a low block simply because I'm scared to death of them. And using the low block means they haven't got the space to pass in the way that they want to. That's nice. And that's using the flanks. So we're able to get behind that back three. Sheffield Wednesday. Last night, I think I had a dream about Blackpool, but I don't even know if they're still in the league anymore. I don't know why I had a dream about Blackpool, but I don't even know if there's still a football team in Blackpool. But last year I did Ipswich. I like Sheffield Wednesday is a good one. I used to have a friend living in Indonesia who was a Sheffield Wednesday fan. There's the flanks again. Go on, go on. No, he was sensible. He didn't shoot from there. I just wanted to go a little quicker into the box, but nicely done. Down the flanks again. They are vulnerable. So later on, I might switch these two to wing backs. If we're defending well enough, I can just rely on the two central defenders and the DM. They're in League One, are they, Blackpool? Might be a good shout, Blackpool. Or maybe Wrexham. Being that I'm Welsh, could be Wrexham. Sheffield Wednesday's a good shout. How are you getting on with Sheffield Wednesday? Oh, you're a DJ. Oh, right, okay. Oh, have we scored? I missed that. We're ahead. That is what I like to see. So, caution has paid off. I am dreadfully scared of these Japanese teams. I think they're just going to be a little bit too good for us, but that's nice. And the changes that we made may have got them releasing the ball a little quicker in the box now. That's pretty cool. We weren't taking enough shots, despite the fact that we're playing cautiously anyway. We're not going to take many. But I just felt that inside the box, that they were just a little bit fussy inside the box. But we are 31 games unbeaten here, and I think that's probably why I need to do another live stream, because it's becoming a little bit too easy, this. Another chance, Miraz, come on. So another challenge. I think that FM deliberately make the English leagues a lot harder than anywhere else in the world. So we're a goal to the good. Okay, so you haven't taken over yet then, Lucas. Go on, let's get another one. We are exploiting the flanks. Now I'm just going to take a quick look at something. Progression, I think it's in. I'm just wondering if I should go down, focus our play down both flanks. I think I might try it just till half time, because we're getting behind those three in the wide areas. So just play wider. I mean, they've got tons of bodies in the middle of the park, so probably not a good idea playing there anyway, where I only have two. Oh, nice one, Squirrel. Yes, get in me, Res. Yeah, Denya, we brought him in as when I got here, my first transfer window. Brought him in. 2-0. He's been a rock at the back, and I actually still play him. I think I still play him as a ball-playing centre-back. Freaks me out a little bit because I rely on my two centre-backs and the DM to provide my rest defence. But if he is going to be playing as a ball-playing centre-back, then he often carries the ball up the field, and that means I've only got two back. But I do have kittens sometimes, but it's how he wants to play, and I'm not going to limit him on how he wants to play. I think he's past his sell-by date now. I don't know if I'll get another season out of him. I think he's 34. Maybe get one more season out of him in this league. But I've got three very good central defenders without him. But mind you, El Arab, he is 33 now as well. So they're getting on a bit. Another reason why I don't often play with a high line, because they don't have the pace anymore to turn and chase balls. But this is nice now. We look good now. Defending well. You can see where the space is. There's nobody in here. And these guys on the wing, they're having to work so hard. Oh, we could have put the game to bed then. Come on, let's put it to bed before halftime. I mean, like, I don't know. I'll check his age in a minute. How old is he? Oh, he's only 31. We got plenty of years left on him. It must be the other one who's the oldie. No, he's only 30. So central defense-wise, we are very strong. Lacking in midfield. I need two very good midfielders to come in from somewhere. And still not happy with my left winger, my attacking mids. But defensively, we are very solid. So playing defensively suits this team perfectly. I have very, very good fullbacks who can naturally play as fullbacks. Denny is still in activity. Where am I? I'm not. Oh, I'm only 26. So I think we're doing well. And I think we need to be telling them we're doing very well. Yeah, it's important to stay focused. Anxious. Attacking midfield. Switched off, did he? So if we get another one, it might be worth trying that experiment and switching these to wing backs. But I'm reluctant to do it when we're controlling the game. But if we get another one, then we can really try to push these two forward and really exploit that space in the flanks there. Low block has paid off. Because they're finding it very difficult to play their natural game. Go on, get your head on it. Oh, he's got past him. So what is the time now? The time is 3:15 here. So UK, it would be 8:15. I think that possibly the best days to do this would be on Saturday and Sunday when people are not working. But nighttime, it's just impossible because the lighting is so bad. But when I look at the bottom screen, it's just black. I'll tell you what, though, the weather here in the Philippines is like, my God, it's hot. It's so hot. El Nino is hitting hard this year. And somebody told me it might continue until February. So they're playing a little better, but we just need to keep our shape, keep doing what we're doing, and we'll be fine. An interesting story, Lucas. When I was working in Vietnam, I met 3 young Filipino girls. They're very, very young, overseas foreign workers. And I just took them under my wing and I took care of them, supported them. Just there to advise them and to listen to them when things weren't going right. And we just got closer and closer, and they became like daughters to me. And then I had to go home to get my heart fixed, and they were super when I was at home. And I was flying to Vietnam like twice a year to see them. And then one day, one of them just said to me, look, stop flying all this distance, just go and live in the Philippines and be near. And so that's what I did. Oh, another chance. So that's really why I'm here, just so that I can be near the girls again. And their families have been really, really supportive of me. They found me the house. They've driven me about, and they keep an eye on things. They keep an eye on me. If there's things I don't know, they're there to support me. They help me pay the bills the first time. So they've been really great. And now I've got the opportunity to go and travel and see places and enjoy life, which I couldn't do in the UK. Enjoying life. Like, I go to the bar twice a week, Fridays and Saturdays. And I'm like there from 8 until 1 in the morning. And that is something I could not afford to do in the UK. So and not only can I afford to do it now, but people actually talk to me in the bars here, whereas in the UK, I'm just invisible. So life is so much better for me now. These 2 are tired. These 3 are tired. Probably more important to sort the midfield out. Good block. That's the step up. If you're ever wondering what that step up does, that's a perfect example of what step up does. He gambled, basically. It looked like he might shoot, and he gambled. Oh, Mires, you should have put the game to bed. How many subs am I allowed? Let's get some of these tired bodies off them. I was also like thinking about substitutions the other day, and there's something that I do now when it comes to substitutions, and I think I'm probably the only one who does it. Shall I give my secret away? Okay, we're going to make some substitutions. You can see I've got some very, very tired players here. So I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 very tired players, but I think I've only got 3 subs. So one of the things that you can do is just go and check their stamina, if you're allowed. Oh, there it is. Just check the stamina. He's only got 10 stamina. So if his stamina is poor and he is tired now, he's not going to make it. And then we've got this guy. His stamina is 14. He'll be fine. Even though he's tiring, his stamina is 14. He'll be fine. He's got to go. He'll be fine. His stamina is 12. Probably be fine for this level. His stamina is 12. I'm looking for 10 or less. 12, 13. 13. 12. Mira's be fine. I don't need to substitute. His stamina's 15. So even if he's tired, so at the moment I only need to worry about this wing back because he's got 10 stamina and he's nearly gone. So we'll just sub him. I can switch this one over here and then Choi Jun can come over here. And that's all I need to worry about at the moment. 5 subs. I don't think so. I think the rule here in Asia is only 3 subs, but we'll check that out because I'm going to make another couple of subs in a minute. But I was looking at this the other day and I was thinking, how do you decide when you've got 6 tired players? So they're coming back into this, are they? When you've got 6 tired players, like I've got another one here now. I'm going to check his stamina, which is 13. So really, I shouldn't need to worry about him. But eventually, like when they turn red, these 2, for example, their stamina is not good. Oh, here's 14. He should be fine. Kim Dong-hyun. But this guy is only 12. He hasn't got much strength either. I need to shout at them and demand more. Mires had the chance to end this game. Now it's going to be one of those tight affairs. But if we beat the Japanese, that will be a brilliant victory. Go on, son, go on. Offside way. So I'm now going to deal with this midfielder because I don't like the fact that he doesn't have stamina or strength. Not this one. This one. Yeah, he's probably okay. He's not fit. He's not match fit. So I might bring on Luan Diaz. and swap him out. So usually take off now the ones who have the least strength and stamina of the tired players. Just wondering if anybody else actually does that. Yeah, I used to do that myself. Lucas is like, just focus on. I used to focus on the two wing backs and the midfielder at the tip of the defense, the defensive midfielder, because I felt like they are doing a lot of work in that rest defense. They're chasing around, and mistakes will happen when players get tired. So I used to follow that rule myself, and I then would, if we had 5 subs, I would then change the wingers, because the wingers are probably doing the most work of anybody running up and down the touch lines. And I don't know, I've just moved away from looking at other things in terms of substitutions. And it just seems to work for me at the moment, that just by having a look at what kind of stamina they've got at the end of the game, stamina will mostly cause mistakes. And that's going to be what stamina causes. And now we're getting into this, like, 7 minutes left. I mean, do I have any more subs I can make? Because I could, if I can, I can change that. I can change the wing back. But I don't think I can. Oh, I can. So we got, and we can also freshen up in attacking midfield. Nah, that's probably not a good one. Oh, Choi Young-wook. So we'll hopefully, I'm going to go defensive in a minute. I really don't want to throw this lead away. And they're much better in the second half. So I'm going to go defensive. And I don't want him making runs forward anymore. Inside fullback, yeah, I mean, it just allows the other side to go marauding forward. So basically what you've got is you've got your left-sided fullback can play as a winger, and it just becomes a 3 at the back system. The inside fullback just fills in as the other centre-back in a 3. It's a nice role, but you have to trust your defence in order to do it. And I'm not quite sure that I trust my defence here. There are good players for this level, but not very intelligent footballers. Come on, boys, put this game away. Yeah, I guess you're right, Luan. It's time to slow everything down now. So that reminds me, let's go shorter. We don't want to play wide anymore. We don't need to dribble. But we'll have a few more shots. And we'll just come off that to standard. I think we're good. I think we're good. Slow it all down now. Yeah, it's true, because he just converts to a central defender. He doesn't really go anywhere. But interestingly, he will sometimes make the move if the move is right. So you will see him going to the halfway line. If you can get him to go over the halfway line and then tell him to hit early crosses, that can be quite effective even as an inside fullback. I don't really change it because he's just he's not a very good goalkeeper in terms of distribution anyway. So I don't give him any particular instructions. I just leave it to him and tell him to just pass it short. So generally, you'd ask the goalkeeper also to slow it down, to pass it short. You want everybody just doing this, passing the ball short. We don't need to go anywhere now. And it's just hold the ball. And this is exactly what the whole team should be doing, is just holding on to the ball, not trying anything. But the goalkeeper should be just the same. And I would just tell him to just short to anyone that's available who's short. Kick it or roll it out. It doesn't really matter. That was an excellent victory. He was right. We weren't at our best, but we were, yeah, I'd say in control. And there we are. We are still top. Mires. He only got one goal, though, didn't he? Let's just give him a pat on the back. He's actually in really good form. Sometimes I worry about doing that, because if he's in really good form, he can get a bit complacent. But we'll see. Let's go to the squad. I'm going to give them all a day off. And then we should, I think we've got a fairly straightforward game at the weekend. They're a local rival, but they're not doing particularly well this year. Might rotate. I don't know if you saw that rather long video that I made on mentality, Lucas. The bottom line is football is a game of two things. It's about scoring goals. It's about not conceding goals. But the second thing it's about is risk. And how much risk are you willing to take? And everything is about the balance of risk. And then if you keep your shape and you keep your discipline, then the likelihood of teams scoring against you is very low. However, you are not going to attack very much yourself. So you have to have a lot of faith in your front players, because if you're playing cautiously, then you're not going to be attacking as much as if you were just throwing players up the pitch in terms of attack. If you attack, though, it means you get players out of position all the time. And if the ball's turned over, you're vulnerable. And football is about balance of risk. It's about knowing your team, where you are best and most effective. And my rest defense is my most effective thing. which means that I can trust my defense. So if we play cautiously, teams are not going to score against us very often. And when we are dominating games, I trust the defense enough to push players forward to try and get goals. But it really is, about trust and how much are you prepared to risk in terms of conceding goals in order to score goals. That's the balance of risk that football managers deal with every game. And for some managers, like who've been very good at balance of risk, like Pep, for example, it all went badly wrong for him recently, because, and the reason is that teams were managing their balance of risk much better. They know how he plays. Oh, just one change, huh? That's an interesting one. But I'm not against that. Bringing back Luan Diaz. Not against that at all. Unregistered. Lots of unregistered players. I've always taken an approach ever since I started playing this game, Lucas, that if it's football, then it has to have football belief, football methodology. And I just try to apply how real football managers think into this game, and it does seem to work. So fair play to SI for actually being able to mirror things so precisely in terms of tactical stuff. Here's this meeting, see? He says balance mentality. That's not how we play, so we're not going to do that. Run at the defense. Nah, we give the ball away too often. Might be if we invited them to cross. I mean, you can check those things because they don't score from crosses. So we can go to their goal analysis, go to their assists. They do score from crosses. They've scored 3 out of 8 from crosses. So that's a lie. Press home our advantage. Press them harder. It's not how we play. Down the left-hand side because they concede from that area of the pitch. That's another lie. They don't concede at all from the left-hand side of the pitch. They concede through the middle. So you can check these things out. So dual winning ability, that would mean that we are stronger than they are. I don't believe that. I don't believe we're a very strong team, so I'm not going to alter the way we play at all. Craig, how are you doing? Good to see you. Just trying out a new time of a breakfast stream because it's hopeless trying to do it at night time because it's just so dark here. And I cannot get the lighting right. So welcome to breakfast. Although it is getting on for evening here in the Philippines. Now, I'm going to have to lose 2 of these. For some reason, I'm not allowed 9 subs, only 7. Because if well, let's do this first. And if I click go to match now, yeah, I need to remove 2. Choi Jun, yep, that's fine. I'm actually going to give him a game instead of Denya. And where's my central defender? So Denya can stay on the bench then. Midfield right, midfield centre, midfield at the base. And then attacking mid striker. Although tempted, let's put him in there because he can play as the fullback, or so then we can take him out and him out. And we're good to go. Because we've also got Denya, who can play at the base of midfield as well. So this cautious mentality that I play in just works very, very well because it's hard for teams to score against you. Make that count. Expecting solid defending out there. And it's very difficult for teams to break down that 5. And although we don't attack very much in cautious mentality, we can see that we've won 23 out of 27. I think we've drawn the other 4. We're just sailing away with this. But at some point, it is going to come unstuck. Nobody can go unbeaten. It's very, very difficult to have the whole season unbeaten. And at some point, it will come unstuck. I think I've already done that. With the high line, what's going on here? There's no highlights. I'm just wondering, am I in the mid block or I'm still in a low block? I want to go to a mid block now. But for these guys, I'm going to I'm just going to push them a little. I don't need to play these guys in a low block. This is interesting that the fullback, who's set to be a fullback, it's a defensive role, but he trusted the boys behind him enough to go forward. You won't see him do that very often, but he actually did that overlap, and he is conscious that he has space out there. So you can see he's dying to go, but he won't go very often. But he did then because he had faith in the defense behind him. And that's the cautious mentality. That's what you can see there, is that he was being very, very cautious that last time. He was not moving. And you could see he desperately wanted to sprint up there. But because I've told the team that I don't want players going forward, he didn't move. Again, if you watch him, he's dying to go. He really wants to go. But he's waiting for it to be 100% safe before he will go. And that's cautious mentality. And that's why I absolutely love this mentality. Because if you regroup as well when you lose possession, your team are so solid. There's just really nothing that the opposition can do. We've got 8 back in a line there, in 2 lines. We've got 1. It's like a 4-4-1-1 that we've got in defense. And there's nothing they can do to break us down. And we don't get caught on the counter. Because if you look at both fullbacks now, they're not going anywhere. And this guy here doesn't go anywhere either. And the wingers are told to mark the opposition fullbacks. So it almost nullifies the fullbacks as well, although Diaz didn't do his job there, as you saw. But he was in position to do it. He just didn't do it. He was offside, surely. Their number 9. So it's been a very slow start for us. I'm just trying to work out why they're kind of pushing us back a little bit. But that's okay, because that leaves space behind. So those 3 will never go anywhere. He just sits there. Even though he's playing as a DLP, he's told never go anywhere. Lovely pass. Was he offside, though? He looked offside to me. Yeah, I think the flag's gone up, hasn't it? He did look offside to me. Yeah. Not surprised. But it was a very good pass. I don't know who did that. It was Mirez. Oh, it's a fraction. Yeah, he's offside. A yard offside. Never mind. I thought we'd got it there. So we're just about the better team. All I want to do is not lose. I don't care if I draw every single game in the league now, because at the end of the season we'll still win the title and we'll still be unbeaten. So I don't care if we draw every game. If we win, if we can sneak a win, though, then we'll be like 30 points clear. Oh. Come on, let's get this goal, boys. Good play. Go on, Sam. Now you see you've got a fullback in that position. Oh. Grazed the bar. So he went forward only because it was totally safe in terms of a turnover. Normally he's sitting back here. Now he's just sitting back here. He's very cautious at the moment. But we've only had the downside of it, of course, is we've only had 4 or 5 shots in the entire first half. It's a bit, Lucas, a bit like Arsenal. The downside is we're not creating too much because we don't throw enough players forward. But I trust my team to get that one goal. And all I want to do is not lose games at the moment because I want to continue being unbeaten. But I think, maybe take a chance or 2 in the second half. Just throw more players forward. I just want to check that he is now back. So we might throw the wing backs forward and then channel them down the middle just to throw extra bodies up there and just rely on the 3 at the back. We'll do it gradually. I think it's this one who wants to go forward the most. Penalty, ref. Is it a penalty or outside the box? I never get these given my way. It's never a penalty. It's always a free kick. I don't know how you are with this. Yeah, see, free kick. If it's the opposition, it's always a penalty. Come on, where's the head there? How did you... Oh, he was offside. I just say, how did you miss that? Right, okay, just before half-time, I'm going to tell him that he can go walk about. We'll see if there's any difference from the way that he plays now. He's still hanging about. Not going anywhere yet, but when he's still playing as a fullback at the moment. So when we change that role now, we'll see if there's any difference in the way he plays. Come on. Someone nodded in. Half time. We're not happy. We are not happy. But in all fairness, they're doing exactly what I told them to do, so I can't really be too hard on them. Only that the forwards could have taken a chance out of the 6 or so we've had. But I can't be that hard on them. They're doing exactly what I tell them to do. Hey, Spike, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Welcome to my breakfast club. This is like the only time I can actually stream, because at other times it's just too dark here. And I thought, why not do a breakfast club then? For you guys, although it's coming up evening here, it's a breakfast club for you guys back home. Oh, we are? I mean, I'm looking at where they are playing well. They're playing well in the center of the pitch. So I don't want to be really focusing. I'm actually going to try and win this game now. Might be a mistake. So we're going to go positive, and I'm going to push him up as a wing back as well. If I lose this now, I'll be so annoyed with myself, because a draw would be fine. And progression-wise, because I'm using the wing backs, we're going to push it out wide. And let's see if we can get that little overlap. We should see the wingers behaving differently now and playing in these channels here, where the wing backs coming outside, creating a 5 across with attacking mid and centre mid in behind them. So we should now be getting 7 players forward. There might be more successful, Spike, on the weekend when people don't have to go to work. But it's like really weird, because Filipinos don't seem that bothered with lighting. There's no shops. They can't get them online. Oh, thought that was it. I thought that was it. I don't suppose there's many people streaming. What time is it in the morning now? What time is it in the morning there, Spike? I guess it must be something like, what time is it here? 4 o'clock. Must be 9 o'clock, I guess, in the morning. Go on, boys. Go on, go on. Now you can see I've got 6. That's a penalty. Ref, he hasn't given it, has he? But here's the problem. And FM is waiting for me to do this, to push both wing backs up so it can score. But that's the balance of risk. And the more risk you take, the more vulnerable you become at the back. But I trust those 3. I trust these 3 here. And they're not playing badly. I've got to say, they're not playing badly today. You've got to trust them sometimes. But the game's been waiting, because we're now on a 32-beat unbeaten run. The game's waiting for me to make an error like this and go attacking when I shouldn't, so it can score. And if I stayed playing the way that I played, I'd probably be a goal up now. Balance of risk. But they should, from this position, they shouldn't be a threat. Which they weren't really, because we're only going to be in problems if they turn the ball over when we're attacking. Because our rest defense is still the same. Defending, these are still fullbacks. I'm just asking them when we've got the ball to go forward now. So from a throw in, they're going to be sitting defending. So those shouldn't be dangerous. Ah, you can see how much higher up the pitch these wing backs are now. But he needs to be getting back, because also the instruction is to regroup. So hopefully they've got back. Yeah, they're back in position. I'm just looking at, where's one? He's still cautious. But now he's going. But he's still playing with a degree of caution. Whereas he is enjoying himself. We can get this goal. We can get this goal. Come on, boys. And interestingly, we were looking at the right wing back. He's apprehensive. Now that's interesting, because that might explain why he's reluctant to get forward. I mean, this guy down the left is getting forward, but I noticed he wouldn't. And his mentality is apprehensive. Doesn't like the change. So to help him out, I'm going to put him back as a fullback, because he obviously doesn't like the responsibility of knowing when to go forward. So we'll put him back as a fullback, see if that helps him. I'm also thinking we need a little bit too tippy-tappy around the penalty area. Too many passes. So what we need to do is have a few... No, what am I doing? Just do that. I can't remember what we did last time. Tempo. Let's just up the tempo. Just tell them to have. And then I need to make a few subs for the last 10 minutes. Go on, you've still got this, boy. Belief. Right, let's make some subbies. Let's take him off. I think he should be okay. Let's come off. Choi Jun. Stamina again. 13. 13. 12. 12. 14. The two 12s then. Choi Young Wook. And he was the other 12, wasn't he? Centre mid. Now, come on, boys. Come on. One goal. You've got this. That was a fluky pass. Have I still got them on? Yeah. Missed a bad tackle there. Left them both on the floor. Just keep doing what you're doing. As long as we don't lose, then we are still going to unbeaten all season. So just don't lose. Not performing very well up front. Luandia's 6.4, Mira's 6.5. Not been their greatest day. But there's still hope. We just need one. Go on, Miras. Go on, Sam. Oh, he had a dip from there, did he? Forced the goalkeeper into a save. There's no harm in shooting at this point in the game. No harm in it at all. There he is. He's gone forward. He's got himself a little bit confused. That's a free kick. That's a really bad foul. That was a poor tackle. So we consider that the Champions League game and we consider this game, we haven't played very well at all, but we haven't lost. That's pretty remarkable. We've won one and drawn one, but we could still win this, yeah. If somebody can just step up to the plate here. Because I have not been impressed with them the way they've played today. We've played much better than this. Just lacking. These two up front have been dreadful. Sometimes happens. You can't play well every game. Oh. But nobody has come in behind them to take the honours. Come on, get your nut on it. Go on, hit it. Go on, Sam. Oh, but he used to be Seoul's goalkeeper. We sold him a long time ago, about 3 transfer windows ago. One of those FM things where, like, FM suddenly decides you're not going to have any goalkeepers. So I had to play a 16-year-old as a goalkeeper. He didn't do bad, though. He did all right. Sometimes if you don't score, you've got to congratulate the defence. And they have defended well. Another team playing 3 at the back. Crossing has been dreadful. I don't know why I want them to do early crossing today. I should have actually shut that down, played through the middle. This crossing has been dreadful. Another poor cross. It's too late to alter it now, though. Go on, go on. Yeah, well, chance from a corner. Let's go attacking. Go on. Let's try and win it. It looks like they're shutting down for the day, so let's go and try and win it. Not happening. That's it then. Looks like a 0-0 draw. But that's okay, because that means we are still unbeaten. 32 games unbeaten. We just looked horrible out there today. Dreadful. Looked very poor. But we're still 24 points clear. Although they do have a game in hand, so it will go down to 22 or 21. Dreadful. Although, you know, fair play to Daegu, they defended well. You can't always break down defenses easy. So where are we now? Sunday, Anyang. Where are Anyang? Where are they? Anyang. Bottom of the league. We really need to attack against Anyang. But I don't need to rest the players. Okay, Lucas, good to have you in, my friend. Good to see you. And please come again. I'm going to start doing them fairly regularly every other day at this time. Probably Saturday and Sundays as well at this time. And I'm going to upload a video as well this week on the 4-1-2-2-1 cautious approach and why it works, why you're seeing it work. So hopefully we will see you very soon, Lucas. Sending love back to Argentina, buddy. Maybe we're going to start a trend, a breakfast FM trend. But it does seem like the only time I can get any half-decent light. We'll play Anyang, and then we'll call this breakfast club over. And we'll do it all again next time. But I do want to have a look. We might actually see out this season. I don't think there's anything in the job centre that there's an Argentina under 20s. Is that a Brazilian club? Yeah. Second division. Anything in South Africa? Argentina. No, there's nothing available. It's really bad. And I need to get out of here because I've done this part of the Journeyman. I've won the Champions League here already. And we're not good enough to win it this year. So I've got to get out of it. Got to get out of here to do the next part. So I might play out this season. And then I'm going to start doing a different live stream. Probably an English club. Or a Welsh club. Or a Scottish club. And then we will do that one live. And I'll just continue doing this as a video series because I can go quicker. And that's probably what's needed in terms of a journeyman. Who's injured? I don't think he's important, is he? Oh, the goalkeeper. That's a blow. Yeah, out for 3 weeks. He's been playing as well, my goalkeeper, so that is a blow. Has anybody ever used that option? If there's anybody there, anybody ever used that option to give an injection for the last game? And they're like, I'm too scared to do that because what would happen after would be what worries me. That would be like, he's out for 3 weeks without the injection. What would happen if he took the injection? How long would he be out for then? It's a bit cruel, that. Okay, I need to figure out who's going to play in goal. He's young. He's the better option, I guess. Not sure about the injection business, Craig. I'm quite sure what I'm registering for. That's for the Champions League, is it? I just leave that to the assistant because I can't figure that out. It takes me hours. As the assistant can do it in seconds. Yeah, let's bring Denya back in. We've given that boy a couple of games now. Al Arab didn't play too well without Denya. 20 points clear. We need to attack these geezers. So I'm going to go positive. We should be better than these. And I'm going to play both sides as wing backs. We should be better than these boys. The other thing is, let's just go and have a look at, not that one, let's go to this one. Okay, they're going to play with a high press. So I just might up the tempo a little bit. With a higher tempo and a standard passing. 2 subs need to be removed. I don't get this. Okay, back to here now. Chunjoy, Kim Sung, Choi Young Wook, Won-do. Okay, we're all done. What time, Craig? I started here around 2:45, so I don't know what that would have been. -7 would have been about 7:45, your time. So that's why I called it the FM breakfast FM. So yeah, it would have been. I expect us to pile on the misery today. Go and make the difference. Because I've been struggling to find daylight, and most of the time where it's daylight here, you'll all be asleep. So I decided, right, let's do breakfast, and then we'll all be awake. If you get my drift. Now, I expect to see them playing a little bit better today. They've got a bit more license. But these are always banana skins. Good tackle. And I really do probably need to take a look at where the line is. Higher defensive line, low block. I don't want a low block. I want a mid block with a higher defensive line. Oh, boys, this is not good start. Nicely done. See, I just put it at a higher tempo and he's just standing on the ball. That's because you teach them to play one way. They find it very difficult when you want them to play another way. That's really why that happens. And they're not used to playing positive, attacking football. They're used to grinding things out and defending well. But we need to beat this team. They're bottom of the league. We need to show them who's boss. Go on, we have a chance here. Go on, Sam. Again, it's a bit too deliberate in the box, isn't it? Oh. Right, let's tell them to be less deliberate in the box. That'll be final third, standard. And with that, with the higher tempo, it should mean that they're not taking too many touches in the box. That was offside, ref. Come on. But this is the problem. When you go and play in a way that you don't play, the bottom of the league team will beat you. Yeah, it was offside. So it's wrong to think you can just, the team bottom of the league, you can just go and attack them. You can't. Because my team doesn't know how to play like that. Cool, that's close. And if I can get a goal, then I'm going to go back to how we normally play. But I need to get a goal. Without that goal, I can't really go more defensive in style. Oh, hit the post. Is that twice we've hit the post? Hit the woodwork twice. I think it's twice. All right, this is not working out. FM's loving this because I've decided to take more chances. So let's push up and get out of our penalty area. In the second half, I might just have to go back to playing how we always play, even though they're bottom of the league. Come on, Mires, you haven't been that great the last few games. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. Come on. Let's get the win that we so desperately need. A win, are we pretty much guaranteed to win the league? But I don't know what's going on at the moment. My front three are not playing very well. And they've been top form. I actually think this attacking stuff isn't working. I'm actually going to go back to let them play how they actually play. So we'll go to a mid-block. We'll go with the standard line. We'll step up more. Regroup. It's just better when they're defending. Slow the game down a little bit. Shorter passing. And then we'll go back to cautious. We might just have to ride these games out. Because we don't look very good. We don't look very secure at all when we are attacking. So let's just go back to cautious play. And those wing backs need to be full backs. Their crossing is appalling. That's better. Back to how we play. Snuff them out. We almost bore teams to death. Eventually, they just collapse. But we've only conceded one since we've been on streaming, and that was to that very good Japanese team who we beat, which surprised me a little bit. Oh. Come on, boys. Let's get a goal. Don't know the last time we scored from a set piece. It must be... I'll think I'm dreaming if we get one from a set piece. Oh. Good save. My attack is not functioning very well. Luan Diaz is totally out of form. He might have to come off at half time. As his form might not be helping Mires. I wonder if... Let's just try to get him to focus on others. He's got the ability to play people in. Come on, boys. These are bottom of the league. We should be beating these easy. We are not playing very well at the moment. Played well in the Champions League. The next two games we've been terrible, and I think it's this geezer. He's not playing well at all, and he's been in for the last two games. And I dropped the winger who had a very good game in the Champions League. And just because he's got more stars doesn't mean he's the right player to pick. But he's had terrible ratings for two games. And that might be affecting Mires. Not quite sure what to do. I think I might have to make a decision at halftime and take him off. Supposed to be one of the star players. This boy is playing well. You go. So close him down. He's getting past his man. Go on now this time. Oh, come on, boys. What to do? Just lift the tempo. And have a shot. Hey, Miguel. Hey, Max. Good to see you. Yeah, I think FM26 is pretty good. I think it's like it's the first game of a brand new era. And if you go back to Football Manager, when it changed from Championship Manager, I'm guessing people said that it wasn't as good as Championship Manager. But over years, it became better and better. And I'm assuming that's what's going to happen here. In terms of what it looks like. The jury's still out for me in terms of match play. Like sometimes it looks like the ball is floating. Like then it doesn't roll very well. So in terms of gameplay and some of the stuff that we see, jury's still out on that. FM24 is probably the same. It's just got one or two different things in it. But they're building something over 10 years, not just for 1 year. Oh, there we go. We're giving away a penalty. We're going to get beaten by the bottom of the league side again, aren't we? Oh, boy. FM, what are you doing? Well, I guess it's being FM. I did say that my players have just been shambolic for the last 2 games. And they are playing, look, Denya 6.5 already. And that were a goal behind against the bottom of the league team. And it's so ironic. We've been on this 32-game unbeaten streak. And it's the bottom of the league team again that are going to beat us. And that hasn't changed from FM24. That has to be said. Because if anybody's going to beat you, it will be the team at the bottom of the league. And that's something FM need to address. Top teams in the Champions League can't beat us, but when we come up against the bottom of the league team, they beat us. But it's not over yet. And we're not panicking yet. But Luan Diaz, who's supposed to be one of my star players, is dreadful, and he needs to come off at halftime. And we'll put our other winger who played well in the Champions League on. So, in terms of what's different, to answer your question, Miguel, is there anything different to FM24? Very little. Very little is different. So has my enjoyment been affected? Not really. Once they got all those bugs out at the beginning, it's pretty much FM24 now, with a few little extras in terms of the gameplay. Certainly, tactically, it's exactly the same as FM24. Everything tactically works exactly the same as it did in 24. Cautious mentality works a lot better. Although my team are absolutely dreadful at the moment. Okay, we need a big rollicking here. A big rollicking. And Luan Diaz, he's on a 6.5. He's got... We're going to have a quiet word with him. We have to tell him I'm furious. Because... seemed down and pressurized. He's been dreadful the last. So he's got 15 minutes to organize himself. And I think it's because of him that Mires is playing so badly. At least he's trying now. He's got involved twice in the game there, so at least he's having a go. Oh, this is interesting. He's playing a bit better now. He set that up. Right, okay. Right, total change. We are going attacking. We are going to push him up. He's going to play free roll, wing back, yeah, and wing back. Want him making more forward runs. Yeah, want him to stay where he is. Luan Diaz has got to go off. We got to do something here. Hey, Flappy Dingo, how you doing? Life is good this end. How's it going for you? I cannot afford to lose here. That would be like criminal to the bottom of the league team when we've gone 32 games unbeaten. That's criminal, FM. So we got to attack now. Get in! Mires finally. See, we took Luan Diaz off, and Mires has scored immediately. But I think that's more to do with pushing the winger forward. We got the winger forward. And that created the space. So we're still unbeaten. We need to win this, though. I'm not going to be happy with a draw. So we need to really get rid of the ball as fast as possible. Higher tempo. We're about right now. That's it. We get this winger. He's the full back now. Then we're playing as a wing back. We've got lots of width. Players out wide. Oh, you should have scored, Mires. You should have scored. Yes, been in the Philippines now. This is my 7th week now. So getting settled. I found some really cool bars. And the interesting thing is I couldn't afford to go out to bars in the UK. I go out Friday and Saturday here. So it's really nice. Life's going well. Why did it prompt ironic jeers? What happened that prompted the ironic jeers? This guy, I want him to be a little bit more direct with his passing. So let's just deal with that. Can we get him to be a bit more direct with his passing? Hold up the ball, no. Passing risk, take more risks. More direct. Be a little bit more direct, Sunshine. James, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the Breakfast Club. So I'm going to be running my streams at breakfast time. So, yeah, I've been trying to find the right time to stream because every time it's really convenient for you guys, like evening time. The light here is dreadful, and the little box I'm in is just a blacked out. So the only thing I could think of would be to do a breakfast stream, and that's kind of like we're both awake at that time. Go on, it. Oh. So I started about 7:45 in the morning, your time. It was 2:45 my time. About 7:45 your time. So I just thought, okay, we can do a couple of hours breakfast time and see what happens. I guess it's going to take a while because people have forgotten who I am. But hopefully people will remember. Good morning, Dim. How are you doing? Everything is well. Everything is good for me. Hope things are good for you too, Dim CFC. Hope you're really cool there. But I am not too happy with this football team because after a stunning performance against the Japanese in the Champions League, we've really been pretty poor. I need that second goal, boys. Otherwise, don't come into the dressing room. I think I might have to press them as well. Really go and gamble now. Need them to make mistakes. I've only got like the two back there, but I don't think they're good enough to be really worrying us. Although that guy is very effective. He's had a very good game. Now, come on, boys. Faster. Move it. Better. Move it. They're not doing too bad. What happened there? Is it a goal kick, is it? Not a corner. Goal kick. Right, I've got 2 tired players. 3 tired players. 12. 12. 14. Strength. 10. So I guess it's him. So that was it. Final throw of the dice. How do you feel sell all best player? What do you mean, when you take over a team, sell all your best players? I have done that before. Oh, what a chance. I have done that before in a save many years ago. And it is quite fun. Because what it does is it frees up funds, and you really are really reluctant to sell your best player. But if you just take the gamble, you get a ton of money in. And then, yeah, I don't have a problem with selling all the best players. I try to play it a little bit more realistically than that now. Eduardo. We need him closed down. Has he got a weaker foot? Turn him onto his left foot. Oh, talking as a Chelsea fan, well, Chelsea have been a bit weird in the transfer window for a couple of years now. And to be honest, I'm not quite sure. I haven't really followed what's going on. I do believe United are going to buy a defensive midfielder, but that's only the news that I've heard. But yeah, Chelsea are a little bit of an enigma. They buy these players, then sell them. Because like they have so many players all going for one position, I guess, that they're never going to keep them happy. I didn't know I could make any more changes. One do shoe. Yeah, I can't make any more changes. Why is my assistant doing that? Worse than Brighton at this point. Oh, right. I get you, James. Because we've gone behind, have we? Lost our 100% record to the bottom of the league team. Not 100%, unbeaten. To the bottom of the league team. That is so FM. That is so FM. I'm gutted. I only needed to draw every game to the end of the season. I thought we were going to get the draw. I'm going to berate them. This is not good enough. This is a game we should have won easy. But we haven't been playing well. Them all, like, what is... Oh, they've actually improved. The mood has improved. They're all red-faced. And that's what happens if you change your style of play. Then that's what happens. The team never coped. But I had to do something after they went behind. But they just never coped. Because they don't play this way. 2-2 draw, yeah, against Spain. But I'm not following the World Cup, James. I'm fed up of America and I don't want anything to do with anything they do. So I'm boycotting all their products. I'm not watching anything they do. No American movies. I'm just tired, sick and tired of them. And I don't want anything to do with them anymore. And I won't be watching the Olympics either. But I did see that Cape Verde got a 2-2 draw. I've got no other option now than to go very attacking. This is so FM, taking my unbeaten record off me against the bottom team in the league. You don't mind losing these games. against top teams, but FM always does this. It's always the bottom of the league team that does you. Never mind. I told you guys, do not come in the dressing room. You are in big trouble. This can't happen. Look at these ratings. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely embarrassing performance. We're still, though, 20 points clear. But we can't keep playing like that. I'm going to have to change the team for the next game. We can't keep playing like that. Okay, so I'll be back. Hopefully playing a little bit better next time. But we did well up until that last game. The most important one was the Champions League. And I don't know how we beat Fukuoka. They are a very good team, but we managed to beat them. Daegu, we should have won. This is inexplicable. And then our unbeaten record, which stretches back over 32 games in the league, has gone. That is just so bad. Losing the unbeaten record to the bottom of the league team. Never mind. I mean, it's really tough to get decent players in Korea. You have to look more to the youth, and we've got some good youth team players coming through. But I mean, if you look back at what we've done, I'm going to just call that a blip. You have to have blips in a season. That doesn't happen to this team. But maybe I should have played a different team because they've been bad since that Champions League game. They've been really bad. If they play like that against Gangwon, we will get stuffed. So they need to be better. So I'll be back probably in a couple of days. We'll do the same, and we'll do the breakfast show. And you guys can watch it while you're having your brekkie there. And I will then get to stream at what is the best part of the day, because it is also too hot to do anything in the evening except to go and have a drink, and it's just total pitch black and I can't get the lighting to work. So this is the best time to stream. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do the breakfast club, and we will be back. I don't even know what day it is. Is it Monday? Is it Monday now? It's like my sense of days. Yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday and we'll do it all again. And hopefully we'll play a bit better next time. Okay, take care, guys. Be safe. Be strong. See you in the next one.